In this episode, we kiss the city goodbye and head back up to the Coromandel for a camp, catch and cook weekend, just the plastic horse and I. And as you'll see, the weather could not have been better. A little bit of rain coming home, but that's okay. We can live with that. It's no issue. So come along, have a look and see what we get up to. Kia ora everyone, I'm the Lost Yeti. Welcome to my channel. Join me here as I take my CF Moto 450 around New Zealand, top to bottom, highs and lows, and everything in between. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and remember, dream less, do more, life's short man. Righto, so the plan for this weekend is we'll head up to the Coromandel. I've taken half a day off work, today's Friday. Tonight we can stay at Aroha campground and then head up to Port Jackson or tent overnight, make an attempt to catch some fish. Yes, for those of you who are observant, I do have a new helmet. This is the new Liliet 8.5 Adventure. This thing is sick, man. This is one of the best helmets I've ever owned. Photochromic visor, venting on it is just spectacular. The fit is just amazing. It's a helmet. When you're wearing a helmet, it doesn't feel like a helmet, if that makes any sense. So that lovely place you could just see as we're coming down the hill there is called Manaia. Now Manaia is home to the Manaia Forest Sanctuary, which has 410 karri trees and the 6th largest karri in the whole country. Well, I tell you, the cameras don't do this hill justice. This is a really steep hill. If you were to come down here and out of brakes, you'd have a whole lot of trouble on your hands. Now this area is known as Kuma. This is where all the mussel barges hang out. They go out, harvest the mussels, come back here, trucks will pick them up, take them off for processing, and then you and I can pop into the supermarket and buy as many of them as we want. It's also the place where the majority of the fishing charters leave from, so if you want to go fishing in Coromandel, the western side, Kuma's where it's at. Just look at the scenery. Oh, we live in one of the greatest countries in the world. I challenge anyone to say we don't. Alright, so we're nearly at the end of day one. We're getting close to the Aroha campground, which is my first night's accommodation. I had planned to go straight up to Port Jackson. The weather forecast was forecast for rain. I thought, oh, I don't want to get there in the half dark and put a tent up in the rain. That'd just be a nightmare. So thought we'd change the plan a little bit and book in a site at the Aroha campground in a cabin, but I am running a little bit late, so hopefully they're still open and I can get a key to get into my little cabin. And that's been a pretty good day today. As per normal, the little CF Moto's performed admirably. Gee, I tell you, these are great little bikes. If you're really in the hunt for a bike you want to just hop on and ride anywhere, this really is the bike for you. So here we go. This is a Aroha motor camp. The bridge looks a bit rickety. Oh well, survived me coming across, so I can survive a fatty like me. It should be good for everything. Alright, let's see if they're still open. I'm not holding my breath. Let's see what the sign says. To me that says close. Oh well, let's see what happens. Okay, well, that worked out well. They've left a key for me on the door, but the manager of the camp stuck her head over the balcony and welcomed me and said where the key was. That worked out pretty well. Home sweet home. Bloody nice. Alright, so we made it to Medio Bay. Let's go have a look at the beach. Not sure if you can cut through here, but I guess I'll find out if I'm not meant to. Oh, I can't really. It's a big gap. Got the wrong idea. No boat. Need to fix that. Right, there we are. Right, so over that way somewhere's that place they call Auckland. It's probably empty this weekend, no one wants to stay there. And tomorrow, that's where we're going. There. So yeah, like I say, it's the Media Bay and the sun's in my eyes. There we are. What a spot. Bloody mint. So Aroha Motor Camp is situated in a Media Bay on the western side of the Coromandel Peninsula. Probably one of the nicest places I've had a coffee in the morning for a long time. Right, so we're back on the road again. First things first, a decent cup of coffee. The old bag coffee just doesn't quite cut it. So I stopped here at the Herefin Pickle, which I guess is named because they sell home kill meat, Hereford being a cow, and they sell pickles. What a combination. I thoroughly recommend the Papa Aroha Motor Camp. What a great place. Recommended by the Yeti. Go on, get in there. You'll love it. Alrighty, so we're back on the road now. Basically, this road follows the coast up to Port Jackson. Soon enough, it'll turn to gravel. So sit back, relax, and we'll see you at the campground at Port Jackson. So we've made it to Port Jackson. I don't know how many times I've been up here. It's probably getting close to half a dozen, but it never fails to blow me away how nice and peaceful it is. So I'll just have a quick look at the board here and see where I'm camped. I did get allocated a number, but when I had a look, it didn't seem to be anything there, so I'm just going to camp wherever I so choose. And I think I chose a pretty good spot, as you'll see in a moment. One thing I've got to say, I've done a fair bit of camping around the country, and it was so awesome to see so many families up here with kids running around, being kids in the surf, just doing kid stuff. It was fantastic. No devices, none of that stuff. From what I saw, none of them fought, none of them argued. They're probably all too bloody tired. So to those families, you're probably not watching this, but anyway, well done to you. Keep it up. They will be well-rounded human beings. So with camp all set up now, I thought I'd have a crack at fishing. I brought a 16-foot surf caster with me, which luckily breaks down into 3 pieces, so we had it strapped to the bike quite nicely. I didn't want to take any bait, so we're trying this surf casting with a soft bait. I don't think it's going to work. I know the answer now, but we thought we'd give it a go anyway. I bought minimal food, so I was relying on the ocean to provide. Let's just see how it goes. Okay, alright, I'm going to ruin it for you. It didn't go very bloody well at all, but it was nice being out in the sun and the surf, just wasting the day away. And in weather like that, I tell you, it was pretty damn good. Well, we've got the rod out. Not sure how successful this is going to be, but anyway. Why wouldn't you? Alright, time to leave paradise, head back to the concrete jungle. Before I go, check out this young fella. Yes son, we'll give it a rev for you, of course we will. I thought I'd better stop. This road is way narrower than it looked. I don't think there'll be enough room for a camper van and a motorcycle to pass here safely enough. I don't really want to go into the bank, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't move, so just stop, let him come through. Safe way to do it. And why wouldn't you? Look at this view. Hang out there for a bit. Fantastic. Well, as luck would have it, all good things come to the end. Good weather's gone, damn it, back to riding in the rain. Something, if you've watched a few of these, that I'm quite used to. Also, this has been my last video in the series for a while. Unfortunately, I've had to sell the plastic horse to fund a project at home, a piece of land. So I might switch the videos to doing a bit of a off-grid living type thing until I can get another bike. But that doesn't mean I've gone forever. So don't forget folks, dream less, do more, life's short man. I hope you've enjoyed what I've done so far.